With a settlement reached involving the Diocese of Rochester over decades of sexual abuse claims and several years of litigation, one victim and her attorney are celebrating this milestone.
But as Natalie Kutchko reports, they say their journey for validation and healing is not over. Natalie joins us now in studio with more on that.
Adam, Teresa, in 2019, the Diocese of Rochester filed for bankruptcy. It was the first in New York State to do so, and now it will pay out $55 million to the various survivors. Today, we spoke with one of them who has served as a committee voice for more than 400 individual claims. For years, Carol Dupre of Spencerport has spoken out about her claims of sexual abuse within the Diocese of Rochester. In the mid-60s, Dupre says she was molested by a priest in Marion. At the time, she was around 16 years old. Over the years, Dupre has served as a voice for the hundreds of other victims.
There are so many that should have been taken care of at the time that they happened, and because they weren't, it had to come to this. There's a lot of hurt out there. I'm glad that they're taking the responsibility, which I hope will be taking the blame.
Mitchell Garabedian has represented nearly 100 victims in this case, including Dupre. He calls the settlement an important step for survivors and victims, but says there's still work to be done.
Because they want to see this matter carried through to the end. What has happened yesterday is something we're trying to address in the courts, but victims should be proud of themselves for having the courage and the strength to stand up and fight this evil of clergy sexual abuse.
For Dupre, she says the case is finally turning a corner.
Maybe for some it's in the past, but for some it's still a daily struggle, and I think people need to recognize that. I don't know if this is going to end abuse anywhere, but I can hope.
In a statement released Thursday, Bishop Salvatore Matano said in part, quote, "We believe that this agreement represents the fairest approach for the survivors and most viable path forward for the diocese and its related Catholic entities to continue our shared mission of healing and reconciliation." Now, in December, the case will go to bankruptcy court in Rochester as the victims pursue another settlement against the diocese insurers. In the studio, Natalie Kutchko, News 8.
All right, Natalie, thank you. The diocese did not agree to our request for an on-camera interview or additional comment today. More coverage on this story can be found right now over at rochesterfirst.com.